Reilly.
And Battalion Chief?
Battalion Chief of the Reading Fire Department.
Okay, so just I guess a rundown on tonight's activities.
Sure, at 9:13 this evening, the Reading Fire Department received a call of a natural gas leak at the intersection of East and Tehama Street, which is the intersection adjoining Shasta Regional Medical Center. Crews on arrival found that a excavator doing construction work struck a 3-inch natural gas main. The gas main was ruptured. There's a release of natural gas in progress as we speak. We have taken measures to model the plume of gas with our modeling software, and have developed an evacuation area north to Eureka Way, bordered on the east by Continental Street and the west by Pine Street. We have decided to do a shelter in place and a shutdown of Shasta Regional Medical Center. We have shut down the air handling equipment in the hospital. It is being constantly swept by personnel with gas monitoring equipment, and we're not finding any dangerous levels of natural gas within the facility. So we will continue with the shelter in place of the Shasta Regional Medical Center. We have worked closely with the hospital. Their nursing supervisor and their engineering staff has full access to the Incident Command Center and the command post. The information is shared very rapidly as conditions change. Right now we have PG&E representatives at scene. They're working on assembling construction crews. This is a long duration incident. It'll take some time to bring the appropriate equipment to the site to help mitigate the leak or shut the leak off. Right now we're looking at about a 4-hour window to do that, and we'll expand and contract as necessary for that. Right now our most dangerous area is probably in a very close proximity to the actual leak. I would say within 25 feet we get into what we would call the lower explosive limits of the natural gas. As we move out, we have about a 2 to 3 mile an hour wind that is vacillated between a north and south wind. That is assisting us in dispersing the gas. The natural gas, as it moves away from the source, has dissipated to a level that is not within the explosive range of the natural gas. So we have requested and received a spot weather forecast from the National Weather Service in Sacramento for our weather conditions throughout the evening. We continue to expect that 2 to 3 mile an hour wind to be blowing in the area, and we understand it is predominantly going to be out of the south. However, we are noticing that the wind shifts. If the plume were to become significant in one direction or the other, we would adjust accordingly, and we're using modeling software to do that as the incident progresses.
So what would you say is the biggest challenge after getting the public and the employees of the hospital safety? What's the next challenge procedure as far as your role goes?
Well, right now we have made a significant impact to the downtown area. We've shut down Highway 44 at Auditorium Driver Civic Center Drive, and that's a large impact. It's a major artery into town. That's been shut down. The roads leading into Shasta Regional Medical Center from Pine Street, Eureka Way, and South Placer Street, all of those roads are shut down. We've essentially built a box around the hospital. Maintaining that is a large challenge. As you know, tomorrow is 4th of July, and a significant event's taking place very near here with the Freedom Festival. So we will have large crowds arriving in the vicinity wanting to attend that, and we are going to need to address that in some way. We will continue to work closely with PG&E. We have representatives on site that are meeting with me constantly and updating me as to their progress. Excuse me. And as we go through the night, if it looks as though we're going to have to maintain the hard closures that we have, we'll have to meet with representatives from the Freedom Festival to come up with alternative plans. Right now, we spoke with Caltrans, and I believe that we can make access to the event and still maintain the closure. However, Caltrans is working on that contingency plan now. So that's probably the big challenge that's out there. That's probably 10 hours away for us to look at right now.
Any early word kind of from PG&E crews and construction crews as they've started working?
As I said, they are assembling their crews now. They'll be drawing people from the Shasta County as well as Tehama County areas, and in some instances maybe even Chico, depending on the personnel that's required to stop the leak.
So you kind of have an unusual time frame on this one because of all the Freedom Festival stuff. I mean, otherwise, I mean, yeah, you'd have to shut the road down, but it'd be kind of normal traffic, normal day. But tomorrow, it's just...
Tomorrow's pretty significant. You know, and on any weekday, we'd have a major influx of people into the downtown to go to work. The hospital would need to complete shift exchange, bring in staff to relieve personnel. The logistics become very intense at that point. Right now, I have high confidence in PG&E being able to assemble the crews and begin mitigation of the problem. And the measures that we're taking right now as far as evacuation and isolation goes seem to be significant and working well with the dispersal of the gas relative to that.
So you have anybody that needs to go to the hospital, they're being directed to Mercy at this
Correct.
point?
All emergency responses have been directed to or diverted to Mercy Medical Center. Shasta Regional Medical Center has been shut down, including their helicopter, which is on the helipad on the roof. So this is a significant impact for the hospital as well as the medical resources of the entire region. So we will work quickly to mitigate the incident and get the hospital back in service as quickly as possible. As I said, and I'll reiterate, the hospital is very secure. It continues to operate as normal. We have not impacted any of their features within the building. Crews continue to monitor gas levels within the building to ensure that's safe. So the hospital is functioning. However, we've diverted all traffic into the hospital to Mercy Medical Center.
Any changing weather conditions tonight that could hurt efforts?
Now, as you see tonight, what you're experiencing right now is probably what we're going to experience throughout the night, with the exception of the humidity level. We're reading at about 34% right now. We expect that to rise upwards of 50 and 60%. That is a significant amount and does cause us some concern. However, as long as the wind maintains at 2 to 3 miles an hour, we're very confident that we'll have the continued dispersal of the natural gas.
Thank you.